Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everybody. We are finally back with a real lift, not just me just walking down the Stairmaster like yesterday. I do apologize that I did not make the leg day one more time from Wednesday. I did really want to make that, but my school that I used to go to doesn't really allow filming there, so I just wanted to abide by what they have there because I do like working out there. So I just didn't that day, but now we are back at it. So today we did chest and back, and okay, I see like the pump itself was decent. It was nothing crazy, but it wasn't like my like most insane workout like I had like earlier in the week where I had like my chest wouldn't stop like pulsating, but my strength was definitely there. Like the C4 pre workout I had beforehand and the food I had like earlier all mixed together for like an amazing combo, and bro, yeah, the strength was 100% there. But to start off the workout, just to make sure we start off on the right foot, just started off with some 5 minutes on the recumbent bike. I accompanied this with a nice little game of Clash. Haven't been playing in the last couple days, but today wasn't the greatest one for that. We did get crushed pretty bad on Clash. We avoided the three crown, but I did lose another game. It's not been looking too good for me on the Clash end, but you know what? I took that motivation of losing that game and put it into this workout, and dude, the motivation from that Clash game, that Clash loss, bro, it translated so much into this workout. So right after we did the Clash thing over there, took a very saddening loss. We headed on over to just the squat racks and just got nice and warmed up. So opened up the shoulders with some bar hangs for a little bit, then did some banded dislocations, some rear delt pull throughs and stuff, and just did that really quickly just to kind of get myself as warmed up as possible. Then once I was ready, I just did just finished up with some push-ups and just did those not to failure, but basically just pumping it up. So I wouldn't do like full lockout reps. I just kind of do like pulsing reps just to really just pump up my chest and my triceps so that they're super warm before I start. So that way I can avoid injury, but even more so to also like help me to get pump a lot faster too, and feel the muscle when I'm doing whatever exercise. But to start off today, I did 175 on the incline bench for about 6 reps, and I haven't had a spotter for like any of these things in like a long time. So I feel like I imagine that with a spotter, I can probably get like 7 or 8. But no spotter, got about 6 reps in the first set, then back down to 2 sets, and it did focus on pausing with this one. That's something I'm trying to focus on is adding some pause reps here and there, like after I do my top set. So I want to use like my top set as kind of like my ego set where I don't do like terrible form or anything like that, but I basically just kind of just focus on just kind of like repping out as much weight as I can, and then back down and just focusing more on my form and the amount of power I can produce. So like from like a pause bench, so I'm actually building real strength and not just using momentum just to kind of get the weight up. So started with 175, then back down to 155, and just did pause reps for about 6 to 8 reps for 2 sets there. Then headed right on over to bench press, and dude, after I got like an incline bench press, I got like a personal best there because I think 6 reps I think is the most I've ever done with that. I was thinking there's no way that I was gonna get any high weight on bench press, like the flat bench press, but I told myself, like, I was initially going to say, like, all right, you know what, today I'm just going to do 2 sets of just, like, pause rep or something like that and just do, like, more hypertrophy. But then I told myself, like, nah. Something tells me, like, I can get more reps than I did on Monday. And you know what we did? We got more. We did one extra rep with the personal best for me. And what's even crazier is that 235 was my one rep max. Now, obviously, I was probably right there. But I'm still repping it. Like, repping with one rep max is a crazy thing. People just don't realize it sometimes. That's how insane it is. So I got 235 with 5 reps in sets today, and I got 4 on Monday. And I was thinking that I was just gonna just not do anything on Friday and just kind of just get ready for next week. But I'm so glad that I just decided to go heavy today, and I did that as my top set. And I had my buddy Josh help me with these Reps just help make sure that, your boy don't die when I'm doing bench press. But, dude, elite spotter, elite execution, elite pump, elite strength. Can't complain, bro. It was a sick set of bench press. And right after this one, just did some back down of just kind of doing like an AMRAP of 205. Got that for about 7. Probably could have done more, but the thing is, I was already pretty gassed out from like doing the compounds from earlier, just like the heavy incline, heavy bench press right before then. So to be fair, I probably should have backed down to maybe like 195, but it is what it is. It's nothing too deep. But right after here, moved on over to just some flat dumbbell. Felt okay. I got like 7 reps on the first set with the 80s. Then backed down. Well, no, I didn't back down. I got like 6 reps in the last set. And the thing is, I didn't feel like a crazy pump here, but my execution was like relatively solid. So I don't know if I want to keep them in or not, because if it's like an exercise where I don't really feel like a good pump from when I'm doing it, and it's like less stable, like in terms of like the exercises, like the exercises I do after my compound movements, like bench press, then it's kind of harder for me to keep it in the routine. But we'll have to feel it out and just kind of see like how I feel for the next coming weeks. But I'm debating whether I'll keep it in the routine or not. It felt pretty decent for today though, so do like higher weight than I thought I would do. I was thinking I'd only be able to do like 60s or 70s, but I got myself into the zone to get the 80s up, and they moved pretty well. So can't really complain there. Then to finish off chest, just did some nice chest fly and did that for about 2 sets, just basically an AMRAP of 175. Nothing too crazy. Whenever you get to like chest fly, that's the type of thing. I'm not trying to move as much weight as possible. I'm just trying to finish off the pump and just basically just destroy my chest, whatever is left in there for the pump, and just hopefully move up in reps. And then once I could basically do like over 15 reps like no problem, then that's when I'll probably move up the weight. But it's like at the end of the workout, so I'm not really trying to like move like crazy fast with like in terms of weight or anything like that for chest fly. But we'll just have to see what happens over the next couple of weeks. Just try to jack up the calories and just hope for the best. But yeah, then for back day today, we just did nothing too crazy. Just did about I think like 2 exercises here. So just did about 3 sets of weighted pull-ups. And initially, like today was just like one of those days where I was just really feeling it for just like my strength. Like I wasn't getting like an insane pump or anything, but my strength was like throughout this whole lift was just like ridiculous. So first of all, bench press, I think I was like 235, even though I was only thinking of doing like 205 just for like AMRAP, and I got an extra rep because I did that. And then for weighted pull-ups, I last week did like, or 2 weeks ago, I did like 35s for maybe like 5 reps or so. And so I was thinking maybe I should back down until it's like, and just like stay with the 35 for today and just hopefully move up to like a plate next week. But I got myself into the same mode again, and guess what we did? We got 7 reps of a plate for the set, and it moved pretty good. Now, I'm not trying to go for any textbook form or anything like that, but just basically trying to move some weight and keep my form relatively appropriate to like what my body feels, and just get jacked as we go along the way. But it was a pretty dang good set. I was really liking this one, and I'm not really sure if I want to keep doing pull-ups in this way with like that grip. Like it feels good on my back and everything. It's just that I find my fingers keep slipping. Just trying to like keep my for like whenever I'm doing like the last couple of reps, like I find that I'm really pushing through like my little fingertips by the time I get to my last rep. So like it makes it so that my grip fails me before my back does. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it feels, but I really did like this grip today. But I also like neutral grip, so who knows? I think what I might do, what I'm thinking of is just doing neutral grip on one part of the day, one part of the week, and then just doing the overhand grip on, like the overhand, like regular pull-up grip the rest of the week. Well, not the rest of the week, the other day of the week where I do chest and back, and then just stay with that and just make some gains in the process. But it wasn't too bad, and really like this set. Got some really good reps in, did this for about 3 sets here. Then finished up with some cable rows, and these ones were just nothing too crazy. They felt pretty decent. I was able to move some decent weight. Did like 145s for 3 sets of 13, 11, and 10. So, no, not 11, 13, 12, and 12 and 10. And so the fact that I was able to do those ones, I think I 100% can move up to like 160s next lift and just do those for like 10 to 12 reps. Just because the way I like to structure my workouts is do the hard part first with the compounds and everything, and then basically just finish out the pump and to kind of just get stronger at like the machines and everything after you do the compounds, because the compounds help you build the foundation, and then the machines are really good. I mean, you could build like a solid foundation with machines too, but essentially with machines, I feel like those are really good just for like like isolating each muscle and just getting a really good pump and just really bringing out those smaller muscles that aren't really targeted directly when you do compounds like bench press, squat, deadlift, that type of thing. But it's been pretty good. My strength has definitely been improving so much over the last couple months. It's actually been insane. Like 315 to me as a freshman, like years ago, when I was like kind of first kind of getting into the gym a little bit more, bro, I would have never thought that was like possible. Like my freshman year, I literally did, I think 2 plates was my max as a freshman, which is still pretty good. Like that, like honestly, for like any regular gym goer, there's a lot of people in the world that never will touch 225, and the fact that I did that as a freshman, I'll take it. But the fact that I'm now repping like 3 plates, bro, that's crazy. Like the weight is moving and the process is processing, bro. It's going to be a pretty good winter bulk, man. I'm so excited for it. Just got to keep eating. The eating part is literally the hardest thing for me. Like getting that food down. Like it's not even like the fact like the amount of food I have to eat. It's just like that digestion that's killing me. And so like whenever I go, like a lot of times like this week when I've gone to bed, like my stomach is really like bubbling like crazy, where I'll have like nonstop farts for like a good hour and a half before I go to bed. And then I'll wake up the next morning and I'm like still full from dinner like the night before, which is crazy. And that doesn't help because I have work in the morning, and I usually have like maybe like half hour to eat. So I just like down like not like a protein shake, my bulking shake that has like 1,000 calories in it. And drinking it isn't that hard, but how dense the shake is, it definitely doesn't make your stomach feel the best. But you gotta do what you gotta do for the bulk, man. And just gotta enjoy the process and trust the bulk and just hope for the best. But yeah, so that will pretty much do it for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's lift. And before I leave you guys, don't forget, just remember, get jacked, be cool with everybody, and we're all gonna make it. I will see you guys tomorrow when I do shoulders and arms. It's gonna be a good one. I'm feeling it. Thinking maybe doing some weighted dips, some heavy dumbbell curls for this like a set or so, and then like backing down depending on how I'm feeling, and just doing it's like a lot of volume for biceps, and it's doing like maybe like 8 to 12 reps for my back downs or just my machines or isolating movements. Then just trying to see where the lift takes me, and hopefully get a sick pump. So yeah, either way we'll get a sick pump, hopefully get even stronger, even more jacked, and yeah, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday evening. Eat that food, do whatever you feel is cool for you, and hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys later.